Hello there everybody. Today I just want to make a video about how to be yourself, your true self, express your true interests in life. Anything that might be considered weird or unusual, like spiritual, new age, energy healing, this, that and the other. And not to be picked on by people, or not to be worried about other people's responses to you. And just to be at peace and relaxed, and not to be worried basically, or anxious or fearful, afraid of what other people will think about you. So I'll just share with you some things about my life. I think, well, I don't get like slagged or really by anybody, like more or less never. Nobody makes fun of me, more or less. On the very rare occasion, but it's usually like kids like who knew me before my old area where I lived, and it's just one or two of them, but it's just like a joke, and it's just like they call me Jesus, like maybe that's the extent, and then they're like smiling and saying hi Owen. So like they all have like an admiration and respect, a lot of them do, and a friendliness. But here's my secret, okay? Here's the secret that I have, more or less, for not being worried about other people's feelings and just other people's judgments, other people's opinions of you, and just to be yourself. And that is basically, don't be thinking any mean thoughts about people. Just think caring thoughts. Focus on caring and being caring deeply for the other person. Be interested in them. Contemplate or dwell or reflect or meditate on the idea and the fact that they are people like you, who are no better and no worse, and they have families who care for them and love them. They are children who are loved and cared for. They're precious and important in their families. Just like in my other videos, like they've been alive, know that they've been alive all of their life, and you're just a passing part of their now moment experience. So know that they have feelings, and that they've had, like, it's a tough world to be in at the moment, that they're maybe struggling or have like sadness and worries and anxieties themselves. They've had pains and hurts in the past, so just care for them, and you don't have to take what they say overly serious. When you care for someone, you like them. You might not like their behavior, but you like them, beyond the conditioning and the reasons for them acting out any possible mean behavior. You like them, and maybe you love them. If you can love them too, the better. Just a deep love for me is like a reverence and awe, a deep care and respect, a deep care and love, just a deep care, just so they're no longer like an enemy for you, but they're more like a dear close friend or family member who you love and you're interested in. Because like you're interested in your friends, yeah? You're even more probably interested maybe in your family or your partner possibly. So just get interested in other people too, and don't be viewing them as problems in your life. The thing is, when you start to nurture a like and a care and in awe for the miracle of life that they are, and for the beautiful unique expression of the soul that they are, for the unique personality that they have become due to their lifetime's worth of now moment experiences, then you know that you're both just the same. You're both living beings, or you could call them souls or consciousness. You're both this like miracle of life. Source energy, some people call it. You're an invisible force of awareness. If you can just feel yourself here now, in any now moment, just, you are attention itself, and you shine your attention on something. But before you shine your attention on something, attention is there to shine. So you are this invisible force being of attention, and usually you put your attention on something like me now, but you can also have a knowingness and an awareness that attention that you are is there as an invisible being here always now, that's putting your attention on me audioly, visually. So everyone is this like being, okay, a pure being, a lovely being of light, incorrupted. But then you might come to this world at this time, it's like crazy world, and you get influenced by your parents and your families, and then maybe have a whole lot of anxieties and fears and suffering in your life, and then maybe become hard or cold or judgmental. So when we just know this about other people, we can have a loving care and compassion towards them. So if they happen to be like, let's say, making fun of us, then when you have a care and love and reverence for them, then you can talk to them in a non-mean way, and you can talk to them in a way that comes across as if you respect them and value them and that they're important and precious, rather than a worthless piece of crap or something, which is the way some people do respond to when they're being judged. They respond with the same type of behaviour, or maybe they don't, but if you don't have this love and care and interest in the person, hoping that they do well in life, and that you can make them become more happier and more empowered and more aware. When you have these qualities and feelings towards someone, totally comes across in the way you talk to them, and you might say sorry if you might look at yourself more and say, oh no, I haven't been the very nicest to them. So then you'll express something nice to them, like saying a compliment or a nice word or a word of appreciation or an honest compliment, something that you like about them. Like you can say, hey, I like this, I like your shoes, I like your smile, I like the thing you did the other day. Or you can say thank you for doing that, I really appreciate it. Or you can say like, hey, sorry I wasn't the friendliest recently, I just realised. And you can then have a laugh about stuff. You can even say, hey, but either were you, but and you don't have to take things really, really deeply seriously. But if something is serious, like someone being very mean to you, then you can like tell them like a really deep, strong no, and you can tell them like you love them if you want, or that you appreciate the good things about them, but that you don't tolerate the really mean things that they're doing, and tell them that you want to be treated very kindly, and you want them to appreciate you and to acknowledge the good traits in you, and to build a lovely good relationship together, and you don't want to be friends with anybody who's mean, so it really just goes back to what I just said there. The secret is to care for people and to love them, to get intrigued by people, start to be excited for other people's successes, for their enjoyments and happiness, and start to feel like this sadness thing called compassion, a little tinge of type of sadness type of feeling called compassion if they're suffering. But also you can know that the soul, the truth that they are, the invisible light behind their every now moment experience. You can even then even though they might be suffering, you can help them, but you can also even be happy in a way. You can have a little bit of an excitement at the fact that they're maybe going through a learning curve. It's like a seed that expels its the hard shell of the seed, covering as it grows up into a new plant and then into a nice lovely big tree. So sometimes people are cracked open until they become more aware or whatever, wake up. So you can be okay with the fact that yourself or other people are having challenges and a bit of suffering, because it's a learning process. So there's nothing wrong with learning, and it's a learning. Like when you learn from your mistakes, they're no longer mistakes, they're good things. So you can even then be happy for other people's challenges, instead of thinking it's the end of the world, including yourself. So there you go, a good few things in this video to go back over or to practice: saying sorry, saying thanks, getting interested in people, remembering people are children and they're precious, remembering people have spirit guides, they're guides looking after them, and that aren't in the body anymore. So everybody's equal, everyone's a soul. They're not better or worse than another. We're just learning different lessons and having different experiences, and we're here to create a new, a fresh now in every new moment, what we want for ourselves and what we want for other people to experience in life. So there you go. Thanks very much for watching. I wish you a lovely life, a lovely day, a lovely experience. And what else? I don't know really what else, but you're welcome. Feel welcome to share the video. Hi, babe. Feel welcome to share the video if you think this can help other people with your friends or family or whatever else. And to check out my other videos, lots of nice videos about relationships and peace and spirituality and all sorts of stuff. Lots of happy videos. So if you want to get inspired, empowered and uplifted, you can subscribe here if you want, if you haven't already, and just just whatever else, you know, share, leave some of your thoughts or comments, like lovely comments below. That'd be nice. And you can like, give thumbs up. Until the next time, check out my playlist called Classical and Uplifting Music. It's extremely beautiful. Lots of songs you could dance to, move to, but even just mostly just sit down and really, really enjoy some beautiful, uplifting, happy music. Very joyful. Like in the background here. So enjoy the day and just keep yourself inspired in life by like getting beautiful things in your surroundings, like flowers and good, healthy living foods, fruits and vegetables and green juices, and getting sunlight, fresh air, happy body movement, lots of water, early nights, plenty of sleep, down on the junk foods, good quality, happy, fresh foods, and you'll have much better energy and ability to expand your awareness too. So until next time, peace, love, life, joy, celebration.